Right, looks like we are live once again. Let me just check my stream here, make sure everything looks okay. If I remember correctly, this should be launching. I want to make sure this is up. Looks like it is, which is nice. I see chat is indeed working, which is also nice. I do have to do all my normal edits like I normally do, because unfortunately it is what it is. All right, cool. I see chat from YouTube. I see it from there. Now I have to do all the fun edits. But we're going to be continuing on where we left off the last time. Excuse me. Let's see. Edit. Short screens, playlist. One thing that's really annoying when I do these live streams, I can only imagine how long it would take if this was a super long live stream, but since it's not, it's just funny how long it takes this to update. That it's though I can add in all the, you know, the ending screen stuff, the cards, all of that on the previous day's stream. It takes a very, very, very long time. So I'm able to now go in here and correct all of this. I did look, and Restream does allow me to update like thumbnails for YouTube, since YouTube uses thumbnails, and of course that makes it look nicer. Unfortunately, it puts dumb watermarks unless you pay for their super upgrade portion, and right now I don't have a need to do that, only because I'm not doing enough work on it, right? Like, it's one thing if I actually use the service a lot, I will do that. Like I did that with Canva, because I've been doing tons of short edits and stuff like that in Canva, specifically because I use it on a daily basis, like for shorts and everything like that. But I haven't really been using it anywhere else, so there wasn't really a reason. There we go. To actually use it elsewhere. So I don't see why I would. In any case, it does look like we're okay now. I see chat, and I'll lean myself back here and give this a shot. All right, so where we left off, I now have to look. We have two things. Okay, multiple things we have to go for. So let's do this. There was a hunt, and then there's also like a main quest over here as well, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Again, this is my lunchtime stream. I will go for roughly an hour to... Oh, look, there's...
Something sparkled in the mud under the bridge.
Nice, I can return that.
Perhaps in finding a treasure here, she had let this one fall.
My lunch break will be roughly about an hour, a little over in most cases, somewhere in there. Here, I found your stuff, but I have to be on this side to speak to you.
So delighted was Maggie at the return of her spectacles, she even offered Arlo her rarest treasure of all. A very small discount.
That's funny. What treasure did I get? Did I get a treasure? I don't know. I finished the medal for that. Like I said, I love the medal system in this game. So every time you replay, you can essentially do the achievements again, even without getting the dopamine rush from getting them on Steam or wherever else you're getting it. It also allows you to get these achievements on systems that don't allow you to have. Because I think of... Oops, I wasn't paying attention. Like, was When I bought this for my son originally, it was on Switch. And Switch doesn't have achievements of any kind. None. Like, that's just whatever, not in their mantra for their game, however they want to do it. It's not there. So you can't get achievements on any Nintendo products. I think at one point I remember seeing an interview, and I don't want to, like, misquote, or because I don't know who it came from. I just remember hearing it. Whether it's valid or not, I'm sorry. I'm not intending to, like, be dishonest or whatnot with anybody. I don't know. So I'm just saying this, so keep that in your mind that this is, like, unverified. I'm just saying it because I remember hearing it from somebody. But I can't really give you much more information. But more or less, the question was, reason why Nintendo never wanted to do it before was because they kind of look at their system, I don't want to say is more family friendly, but non-competitive in that way. They don't want achievements, because when you have achievements, it automatically starts making people compare and being, in their mind, this more family-friendly, casual gaming experience. They didn't want to create this this culture of competitiveness in their title, which is really funny because Mario Kart World exists. So I tend to wonder if that's as valid as they say, or maybe they just couldn't figure out how to do it. Now, so far as gone by, they're like, it's no use. We've already made this statement, and here we are. So, not saying that's the thing, but I don't see how it's competitive when you literally have competitive games. Like, almost even all their party games are competitive. Let's just be honest, they are. Alright, there's our big spider again. Oh, large and ferocious. Okay. It's a bat.
Injured though she was, the queen had no intention of giving up her hunt. Her young hungered.
Ouch. Feels like every time I come in here, I have to, like, get myself used to the controls again, even though it's only been a day. Oh my goodness.
Another villager freed. They too headed for Bogmire, and Arlo wondered how many more frogs it could take.
Okay, so now I have two options. Alright, we might as well hunt this down since we're already mid-hunt, as it were. We got our save in there. We didn't even use any of our traps.
A dank and unsettling place. It had to be the Queen's lair. Arlo wondered what his father would say if he could see him risking his life for frogs.
Oops, that didn't work. trying to get... There we go. I she-lobbed it.
The tail
nice.
spinner queen was dead, and the frogs were soon at work rebuilding the village.
Oh.
The warden was sure mammalian-amphibian relations would be forever changed.
That sort of guy is pretty much just like a dead increase. Okay, let's see. Oh, great, more spiders. Well, of course. But we'll give this a shot. Go back up here. Get my heal in here because I don't know what else I'm gonna experience. Still have a poison trap. Probably shouldn't.
In the distance, Arlo could make out the silhouette of a solitary hunter. Maybe this was the rat he was looking for.
Okay. Save spot. Nice. How okay. Oh, man. Used all my ammo. Alright. Gonna try to get this heal on. Hey, sorry, how are you? I am dying to bats at the moment. Specifically, vampire bats. No. Didn't mean to do that. Come on. Did that actually work? Leave me alone. Ice. So far, it's all right. I'm trying to get myself back into this one. It's good. It's just, obviously, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so it's not easy. Oh, I forgot these guys are immune to pretty much ice, so that was kind of dumb. And I'm out of ammo. Oh, I got the one, but didn't get the other. Made it to a 2-step interview. Oh, nice. It's one of those. Okay. Good. Hoping that works out for you. All right, this herald needs to go. Didn't also mean to do that. Okay. All right, got the parry in there. Okay. Pretty sure that one does nothing. This one, Mike. Fire! Hurt? Oh, I got one of them. That's good. Didn't get the parry off in time. Did I do it? I did it! Nice. Oh, good. Wingtip, hard edge of the bat. Wing. Ooh, crafting material. Nice. I like how these bats, these swords are essentially Falxes, Dacian Falxes. Really cool. I need a save point. How's your gaming going? Anything new lately? Like I said before, with summertime being a thing, not more of them. This is not good. No, I don't want to fight you, because I don't have heals. Back-to-back thing is not fun. What a pain. There we go. Got him. Just playing through Final Fantasy 2. And I'm playing... Expedition 33 was fantastic. I actually got a platinum on that game. I'm like, yep, this game deserves it. And I continued playing it over and over and over again until I got... Well, actually, I did it in a single playthrough, but Expedition 33 was beautiful. I loved it. Oh.
The ranger proclaimed he was Robin of Longtail.
Robin of
First
Longtail.
hunter to the king.
Nice.
He had escaped the Darkwings, and glad to know Tuck was safe.
Robin of Locksley.
He would not leave while his youngest, Little John, was still captive. These creatures were doing more than raiding. There was no chance to explain as dark shadows swooped down upon them.
More? Really? I don't have any health. Come on over here. Can you guys, like, do something about this? I don't want to fight two of them at once. Like that, because I only have 1 health. I've been trying to work out more. Oh, don't even tell me that. I haven't worked out in forever. It's probably best that I go and try to find some healing items, maybe some berry bushes or something. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to handle this if I don't get a healing bush. Ah, there's a healing bush. Maria keeps trying to get me to do more workout, and I probably should. So are you a mod on my chat? If you are, can you, like, time that person out or ban them or whatever? I don't know who's a mod and who's not anymore, but let me look. Okay, no worries. There we go. Gone. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, no, I wouldn't necessarily like the numbers on my scale either, but mostly for me, I'm losing muscle mass just because I haven't lifted in probably since I got back from the Philippines in last November, late November, early December. So yeah, I'm need to start lifting again. I obviously do a bit more cardio with all my sword channel stuff, so that's helpful.
The ranger proclaimed he was Robin of Longtail, first hunter to the king. He had escaped.
I've been having a lot of fun with the sword stuff.
Glad to know Tuck was safe, but he would not leave while his youngest, Little John, was still captive. These creatures.
I gotta take out this bow guy. He's annoying.
There was no chance to explain as dark shadows swooped down upon them.
Ouch. Ouch. How many bullets do I got? I got a few. Ooh. I've never been able to get back into it because of... Oh, yeah, right. Well, yeah, if you had serious injuries or whatnot, it's very hard to get back into any of that.
Ranger proclaimed he was
because you always have worry about aggravating it, you baby it,
and
it causes issues.
He had escaped the Darkwings, and glad to know Tuck was safe.
You just got to start. If you're going to restart working out, you gotta do it.
John was still captive. These
slowly.
creatures were doing more than raiding. There was no chance to explain as dark shadows swooped down upon them.
That was easy. If I can get one of these guys down, that will be incredibly helpful. Don't put ice on there.
Nice. Arlo would waste no time on more talking. He would not be too late this time.
You say that. Oh, right, because the last time we tried to get to Smith and they threw his head down at us. Really slow. Yeah, it's always going to have that temptation of, say you were, I don't know, bench pressing 150 pounds. I'm just throwing a random number out there. To immediately go, well, I did it before, I could start again. And it's like, no, probably not a good idea. Why am I always out of health? I need some sort of barrier. Do I have to run all the way back and get more stuff for my healing? Probably. Alright, so first things first. We'll grab these. Grab some berry. We'll heal ourselves up a little bit. Grab some more berries. More spiders down there. Also don't make me feel good, but it's okay. Alright, at least we saved here. At least we saved here. I need to get back into Dark Souls 2 as well. Why am I using this? I'm using a poison weapon on these spiders, and I should have been using something else like lightning. I think lightning really works. Oh, the sound effects are fantastic in this game. Like, really good. I enjoy the art style like crazy. Like, I personally enjoy the art style. And mechanics of the game, like, I bought the game for my son on Christmas. This is the second one. I bought the first one only because I was just trying to find him something. I thought he might like it. It might be something I would enjoy watching because, you know, it's medieval theme, but it's, you know, rats. So he might think it's cute. And I started playing it, and I'm like, dude, the controls are tight. Like, it was a lot of fun. Even on the quote, simple mode, the fairy tale mode, which allows you to more or less power through it all, still requires you to be accurate with timing and stuff. It doesn't make it easier.
We're here still,
in terms of
rearranged. Ooh. The Darkwings had indeed come for the dead and were using them for some nefarious purpose. Ooh. Arlo's stomach churned.
We'll get there. Oh, right. I had that open. So now my fire does more. But like the first one, when I started playing it, it makes it easier in that it... one of these. I think I already have enough of those. Do I have dull... I think I do, but I'm going to check bird sword and... it just makes it so enemies deal less damage, you do more damage, you have more health. But they can still attack insanely quick. You got a parry, you got a riposte them, dodge, all of that is still very much, even in the fairy tale mode, with tail being spelled with a T-A-I-L, you still have to be very quick with the reaction. And when you hit a button, you know, that's one of the big things. I'm sure, like, I know you're very keenly aware of playing fighting games. If you hit a button and you don't get a response, or there's a delayed response, you just go, this is garbage. You know, you need that immediate response. You know, exactly when you hit a button, you need it to respond. This game does that. They do have built-in delays at different points. Specifically, like if I pull out my firearm or my ranged weapon and then switch over to my sword and shield, there's a little bit of a delay because you see they put the sword away or the weapon away and then switch it out. But there's not a delay if you have the shield in your hand. It's just switching it out, and that's built in. It's not a button delay. It's a response to a character animation of putting their ranged weapon away and pulling back out their melee weapons. Okay.
As they came to the top of the ruins, they saw little John. His smile at the sight of his father was the last he ever made. In a flash of bad teeth, his young life was ended.
Ouch.
Robin's rage was terrible. He charged at the Darkwing, unleashing a hail of arrows.
Fire. I'm on fire. Oh, I died because I got in the fire. He doesn't seem too difficult unless he gets different stuff. So he's weak to fire and electric. It also feels like he's weak to poison. I gotta look at this. Bats. Which bat is this? This is a bat brute? Yeah. Strength's poison, weak to fire and electric. So, if that's the case, let's look at my weapon here. Let's switch back out to this sword. I really think this is going to be the one that'll do it. Especially if he's weak to electric. We will see, however. Trying to pull him over because I don't want more fire. right, he was easy enough.
Together, they defeated the beast in a fury that sent all other bats
I like the
from
bat
ruin
metal.
in terror.
That was pretty cool.
Robin was bereft. It was meant to be a simple hunt.
Ooh, a nice
Could not
spear.
understand these flying abominations. Arlo offered what solace he could. Tuck was at Winter's Edge, where Robin could take some rest.
I guess we gotta head back. Oh, that was pretty brutal, though, with his son just getting, like, destroyed in, like, 2 seconds. So resistance goes down a little bit. But, man, I really do like this Batwing shield. It's really, really cool. And, of course, I have the spear now, too. Basic but deadly. I wonder if I can upgrade anything yet. I recommend getting the first one. Both of them play essentially the exact same. This one has a lot more complexity in the gearing out because of the elemental damage. But the first one really sets the basis, and it's fantastic. And I will tell you, I will say, like, the game itself, yeah, you start with the first. It's often super cheap. Yeah, my favorite game of all time is a side-scroller. You know, another game that I started playing and I fell in love with was Hollow Knight. I probably would have kept playing that other than I tried to look at the platinum, and one of the platinum things required, like, an insane amount of things. Like, it was just something where there was no way I was reasonably ever going to be able to do it. And I'm not saying, like, ooh, I need to be able to beat everything or else it doesn't matter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it was insanely difficult. And it was something where I think the only people who are getting that are people who are playing Hollow Knight as their only game. It's like the people who beat Dark Souls in an hour, you know, like, it's crazy. But yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed the first one, to the point, like I said, I bought it for my son, and I fell in love with it. I played it on his Switch, and he watched me, and then I bought it again on Steam because it was amazing. Ooh, I finally got bat helmets. Yes. But I will say, if you want or you're interested in it, it's often on sale. In fact, just out of curiosity, because I want to see it right now. The game was like an indie game anyway, so it was kind of on sale. It's on sale right now. For the second one's on sale for $15. It's normally only $25 because they were like an indie studio. And the first game is right now on sale for $5 for the Steam Summer Sale. Dude, $5.99 is the first game and $14.99 for the second. So if you're interested, now would probably be the best time to pick it up because it's on sale. Like, you really can't get it any cheaper. Actually, are you going to play it on Steam? Were you planning on playing on Steam? Most likely on Steam. Yeah, yeah. Continue. I just bought it for you, so it's in your thing. At least the first one. If you like the first one, get the first one. I just bought it for you, so there you go. It's only $5, so I'm like, I'm buying it for you. So, you have the first one on Steam already. If you like it, if you really like it, you can buy the second one. Dude, it was $6. I spend more money on energy drinks than that. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about it. Yeah, if you really enjoy, and I think you will, if you really enjoy it, pick up the second one. The second one obviously is newer. It came out just recently. Recently being within like 6 months, I think, or maybe not 6 months. It's been a little while, but not long. This is their newest one. One of the things you'll probably notice is the narrator. The narrator is the voice actor who played Geralt of Rivia in the Witcher games. They got him to do it. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, like, in the summer, my son's here, and you and I have talked about that. Like, I wouldn't trade that for the world. Like, period. Absolutely, hands down. But, you know, when he's here, I don't have quite the time I normally would to do a lot of things. Because, you know, obviously I want to spend time with him. When he's up, he wants to play. And even with us playing more video games now as he gets older, and he's getting into games that, you know, I really like, such as I think we've been playing Project Zomboid, we've been playing Raft, he's starting Valheim. Like, these are all games that I'm like, they're not games that I suffer through anymore. They're games I actually enjoy. So when he's like, hey, can we play Valheim, or can we play Project Zomboid or Raft? I'm like, yep, done, already booted in, you know. So that's helpful now that he's getting older. He's playing games that are a bit more up my alley, and I don't have to force myself to play. I'm like, I would play that even if you weren't here, so playing with you makes it fun. But a lot of times, you know, because he's here, I don't go live for, you know, obvious reasons, copper reasons, all that stuff. You got to be very careful when kids are involved, even your own kids. Because of the new regulations with COPPA and everything. And it's just like something I don't feel like dealing with. So because of that, I'm like, I just stay off of it. But that normally meant during the summer, my gaming content tended to go down if I didn't front load it. And this year, unfortunately, I didn't have time to front load it. I mean, I did with some Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I didn't get a chance to play the second one. So, you know, a lot of that went down. All right. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this guy, but I guess I have to. So I decided what I'm going to do now is, because every day, you know, I go to work and I have a lunch period, I set a timer, and I'm like, I can play a game for an hour, hour and a half at most. And I can do that every Monday through Friday, except tomorrow. Tomorrow I took the day off to take my son to an amusement park, so it's one of those, that I won't do, but otherwise it worked out. And I'm like, I can at least keep some gaming stuff going. Main quest, Return of the Bats. These villages have narrowly escaped the outskirts with their lives. The bats have returned to main attack on their settlement. They are weary and injured and desperately need Arlo's help to reclaim their home. Okay. I think bats are immune
Villagers
to
had
ice
come from
damage.
the outskirts seeking an audience. Arlo doubted they brought good news.
The one thing I will say I liked more about the first game than the second one, as funny as it sounds, like, collect all items, thank you. What I liked so much about it was the first one, all the armor and weapons, for the most part, were actually historically accurate. Like, in fact, there is a Type 15A longsword and Type 15 arming sword, and I'm just like, that's one of my favorite subtypes, you know, and it's in the game. This one goes a bit more in the fantasy route, with all the weapons and armor being a bit more, you know, a little bit more barbaric and fantasy-like. The first one definitely went way further into the more medieval, historically plausible type weapons, and I really like that. And part of that comes down to, ooh, that just gives me straight up weapon increase. It comes down to, Ooh, that's also cool. You notice the total weight down there? It's like just like Dark Souls. You have a fat rolling if you go too heavy. And it messes with your iframes. All right, so I need to go out this way. This one went more fantasy inspired, so.
The villagers told a harrowing tale. The Darkwings had returned in the night. The bat's thirst for destruction was not sated at Winter's Edge. Now, the outskirts needed his help.
Nice. So one of the cool things, and it's all Easter eggs, and I don't want to give spoilers, so I'm not going to give spoilers of the story, but I'll say, like, some of the side quests had some really funny things. Like, there's a side quest that you get after beating the main storyline of the game and before starting the DLC that you can do, which is you're going to save some merchants. Okay, or not merchants, bards. It's finding these missing bards.
The shouts of fleeing villagers and the smell of burning bug stock greeted Arlo as he approached Mossbug Farm. It was already overrun.
Oh. Bats, strength. So it's really, I just need fire for all of this. Okay, well, let me switch out my weapons. Is that sword better? Ooh, more damage with fire. I like that. Actually, there's even... That's just raw more damage, period. A little bit more weight. Less weight. All right, we'll stick with that. Two-handed weapon. Stick with that fire. Weight, damage, less fire. Fire damage. Oh, that's just raw damage increase. Okay, great. But yeah, all the names of the bards are plays on famous singers and stuff. Like one of them was Amy. You had to find the bard Amy Winemouse. I thought that was funny. Oops. 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 This one has way more, like the first game has no elemental magic of any kind. It's all just normal sword stuff, which is cool. This one added in elemental magics, and that meant resistances were also a thing. Yeah, if you get those parries, you can just punish these guys. Oh. It didn't switch out my weapons because I did it after I died. I'm like sitting there going, why is my damage less? Like, why am I getting a negative red arrow, meaning that my stuff was not... It was something that they were strong against, and here it's just because I'm dumb and didn't pay attention. And I switched out my weapons, but then died and didn't save, so it kept my old loadout. Yeah, I lose by not paying attention. Well, because of the elemental, I got stunned, which then kept me from I love how they're running in the background, too. Ooh, the bat. Ooh, the mice are all tied up. They're brutal. Ooh, fire. All right. Goodbye, bug sheep.
From the back of her scorchling, the Darkwing General screeched her orders. This one would pay for the death of her son. They turned their evil eyes on Arlo.
Especially if in Smash, I just start coasting and going on autopilot. Yeah, pretty much. That's what happened to me. I just was not paying attention to what I was doing. Goodbye, bug sheep. I like how they made him look like sheep.
From the back of her scorchling, the Darkwing General screeched her orders.
I'm gonna have to fight her too anyway.
This one would pay for the death of her son. They turned their evil eyes on Arlo.
I didn't get the timing on that parry right. You notice how my guy fell over? He fell over because if you get the parry right, you actually riposte them like that.
Arlo was drenched in Darkwing blood.
Oops. The freeze came all the way up and...
Robin freed the farm elder, but he was not the only prisoner. The Darkwings had taken more villagers to the castle ruin on the hill.
Ah, the area that I wasn't able to get to before. Yeah, in this game, whenever you get hit with an elemental resist or an elemental attack of any kind, fire or whatever, you see that right next to your health bar, a little circle will start filling up. If you fill all the way up, it CCs you, so you have to break out of it. Oh, I love the brutal attacks. Oops. I was hoping to be able to... I'm not leaving any materials behind. I'm looting the bodies. Those are all crafting materials I can use later on. Yeah, you're going to have to let me know how you like Tales of Iron. Like I said, I fell in love with it. Really? This is a boss? Well, I guess so. Captain Crag's Undead Spearman. Whoa! Not cool, man. I'm gonna put that down. Oh. Pointing the wrong way. Oh, getting in for the kill. Also not fun. All right, so I think there's a cave under here. I'm going to go down and see if there's anything worth getting. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how you feel about the first one. If you ever stream it, I think it would be kind of up your alley with streaming it. Let me know. I'll watch because I love watching that game. It's so good. It's so good. All right, there is a save point, but I don't think there's a reason for me to come down here right now. So I will just crawl up this hole. How am I looking on time? Okay, I got 35 minutes left on the stream before I have to go back to work. I have to try to figure out a problem anyway, so I knew it was going to come up. Up we go. Up, 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 up. Oh, boy. Do you see that, kind of that lightning bolt attack, if you will? That is an attack that you can parry. Red attacks have to be dodged. They're like charge attacks. And the yellow ones you can parry if you time it correctly. Again, the timing is pretty precise. Oh, yeah. Oh, when you get a parry off, it feels so good. And like I said, it's all telegraphed, so you know, but it's so pinpoint accurate with when you do it. Like, you notice there's been a few times where I go to parry and I get knocked down. It's because I blocked the attack, but I didn't hit it at the exact time to riposte and parry away and, you know, knock away. It's very much like the parry mechanic in Dark Souls, honestly. That's what it feels like. Ooh. Oh, the magpie's back. All right, what does she have? Anything worth? Oh, merfolk crest. I will take that. I will take the fish statue. And merfolk houses. Oh, I could change the houses too. Hanging bird boxes. Oh, I'll buy those. Hanging flags, yes. Hanging lanterns, yes. Death card.
The death card. A harbinger of bad tidings.
Council card.
The council card. This card brings balance to any deck.
I don't need that stuff right now, but mostly crafting. I got all the other things. This guy also has stuff, I think. Or he did. What's this? Favorite. Oh, it's a request item. Nice. Do I... Alright. Buy some more ammo for my gun so I have it. Yeah, if you get those mechanic parries in, they just... It feels good. You feel like a winner. You feel awesome. It's just overall just a very good time. All right, there we go. Oh. This one has a lot more items too in terms of like collectibles because there's a lot of upgrade mechanics. The other game didn't have these upgrade paths. I have them. My son has them. I haven't played them. Are they good? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. I guess you can pick stuff up at those shrines. All right. Apparently I had all that, but that's fine. I should pick it up. The Loki statue. I'm feeling that thing's gonna pop out at me at any moment. All right, still got some of this. Oh, big sword. There we go. Cut through. Oh, I see what I gotta do. All right, I gotta climb up here. And then jump, and there we go. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got to fight her. So she's weak against fire and electric. Well, I'm using all fire. Leader of Count Kazak's mounted guard, chosen for her ruthlessness and cunning. She rides a scorching Ishtar. Okay. Ooh, there's treasure over there, too. But I gotta get all the treasure. Right here, this is a hidden door that you can smash once you get two-handed weapons. And I can see treasure back there. Yeah. Sapphire, blue precious gem mine from some believe it remains of ancient sea turned stone. Oh, nice. Really hope that's just for money because I just sold the emeralds earlier. Because I needed money, and if I need it for some quest or something and I missed it because I sold them, I'll be upset. Generally, though, the game doesn't do that, or at least it hasn't historically. Like, everything had a purpose. I already have that. I don't think I have the natural backstabber spear. Let's see. Do I have anything worth selling? I like to sell duplicates if I don't... Just gives me a little bit of extra money. But I don't think I have very many duplicates. Oh, I have one duplicate right here. So I'll sell that, get extra 10 gold coin for it. Because I don't need multiple, at least not yet. I'm going to sell these. It's only 3 coins, but I keep picking them up. And once you pick up more than the number you have, they just like disappear. So I'd rather just not have any. They're just straight resistance stuff. So let's go here, check my two-handed. I think it's two-handed. Maybe. Now I want to be one-handed too. I have so many things. You know what? I'm just going to buy it. I have more than enough money, and I also have more than enough of everything else. I'd rather just have it. It's only 30 coins, and I have more than enough, so I'm less worried. Pick up those things. Go and see, I just got another one of those. All right. Oh.
A familiar flash filled the sky, but this time
It's
it made
Thor.
Arlo's fur stand on end. The biggest rat Arlo had ever seen stood before him holding a hammer that no mortal could lift, let alone swing. Before Arlo could talk, the giant lifted his hammer into the air and passed his gift to the Warden. Arlo could feel the stranger's gift bouncing around inside his body. A much-needed boost of energy in his quest to rid the North of Darkwings.
Platinum means is the term for PlayStation for 100% completing it. That's not just mean full completion. That means like every side thing. So like this one has a platinum trophy right here. Collect all medals. There's certain things you'll get through basics of the story, but there's some things that you may never do. Like there's sometimes side quests. If you ignore, like these ones right here, these are all side quests that you don't have to do to progress the main story. So you can complete the game and not finish them. And in the first game, there is one medal specifically for defeating the DLC boss on Bloody Whisker Mode. Bloody Whisker Mode is Dark Souls difficulty. Yeah, 100%. Yes. Yep, 100%. I'm playing on Bloody Whiskered right now, and it's Dark Souls difficult.
At the castle,
Okay.
Arlo could hear the terrified squeaks of the villagers chained inside. Only the Darkwing General had the key, and she would not hand it over alive. Arlo needed no more reason to kill
Ouch.
her.
I have like no health. Oh man, that one really hurt. Okay. So I'm curious if this is where I'm going to spend the rest of my plate for today at, which is possible. But we got the lightning.
A familiar flash filled the sky.
Oh, I should have went back and
this time it made Arlo's
so I didn't have to
fur
fight
stand
through
on
this
end.
again.
The biggest rat Arlo had ever seen stood before him holding a hammer that no mortal could lift, let alone swing. Before Arlo could talk, the giant lifted his hammer into the air and passed his gift to the Warden. Arlo could feel the stranger's gift bouncing around inside his body. A much-needed boost of energy in his quest to rid the North of Darkwings.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to platinum this one. And that's why I always play on Bloody Whisker Mode, because in case there's something different. Like, this one doesn't actually require you. I guess they remove that. But now, that might change if they release a DLC, because in the original game, it didn't require you to play Bloody Whisker Mode either until the DLC came out. Once the DLC came out, then there was a trophy for defeating her on the hardest difficulty, so... Ouch. Gotta remember that attack, too. Okay, let's see. Alright, I already finished this. Oh, that's good. Ooh, what are you gonna give me? I already had that trap. Okay, that's fine. So before I go in, I'm gonna sharpen my sword. That'll increase my sword damage a little bit. Ah. There we go. Oh, now great. Now I gotta fight her by herself. Oh! Alright, so she's got a phase 2. That's lovely. She's immune to... Yeah, she looks fun. Yeah, she's fun. She's fun. She's got a lot going on, too, which is also fun. Alright. We'll lay down our ice trap first. Didn't really do any damage. Oh, that got me too. I could have been out of it. Yeah, she does. She's named Stacy because she's got a lot going on. I like it. Stacy's mom. I appreciate the joke. Millennials like me appreciate the joke. Almost boomers like me. I'm almost a boomer. And I appreciate it. Good. All right. I'll lay down the ice first. Again, ice is kind of worthless, but what you gotta do. Lay down fire next. Can lay down lightning next. Fire. There we go. All right, now back to her. All right, so she throws her shield. That's awesome. Oh. Oh, we broke her shield and her helm. Then she went nuts. So technically she has like a phase, a second phase, and then a 2.5 phase. She's fun. I like her. We're going to get her, though. I know. We got a few more minutes left on this. There we go. Sharpened sword. Sword's good. Again, we'll lay down the ice trap. Got hit anyway. It's painful. So hurt. I got hit by that stun. Can you save at any time or only at specific points? Only at specific points. You can only save when it automatically saves or when you go to one of these benches. Same in the first game. So it's only very specific points. It's just like I said, it's just like Dark Souls. You can only save at bonfires or when you defeat a boss, it may auto-save. Again, it's a Souls-like is essentially what it is. Now, they do have, like I said, story modes that make it easier. If you really just want to have fun, you can make it very casual. You can, but the hardest mode is definitely Souls-like in almost every regard. It's there. Send it off. Ouch. Oh. I mean, if you really think about it, it literally gives you the "you died" screen, just like Dark Souls. So, if you really wanted to know what they're comparing it to, I mean, there's really no other option. You died. It's Dark Souls, just as a rat in a side scroller. A lot of fun. I'm really hoping I'll be able to beat this girl before I have to go back to work. But we'll see. Do the ice first. Again, didn't do anything. And I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. Why I did that, I don't know. I might as well just die at this point. I'm wasting all my healing, just doing nothing. Ouchie. Save real quick. The one nice thing is you can keep getting stuff, especially if there's things right before save. Every time you save, it saves the item. So I could, in theory, every time I die, I make like 3 gold from looting those chests that are right there. That saves. It saves that stuff for whatever reason. Right there again. Alright. It hit him, didn't do a lot of damage, but it did something. Alright, fire. And damage. gotta block this. Well, didn't get out of it in time. All right, now she's back down. Forgot about that. Man, she's rough. She's so rough with me. All right. I'll probably give this 1 or 2 more attempts. And then, like I said, I'll make an announcement in Discord, but I won't be live tomorrow. Normally I would, but I took the day off work anyway, so I'm going to spend it with my kids. So, all right, I'm not going to put down a trap this time. It seems to not do a whole lot. Just run. All right. That was different. Should have parried. Oh, she's down to the last bit. Oh, man, that was good. Definitely my best attempt. So get very close. Yeah. Whew. I probably shouldn't have done that lightning attack until I was closer. Had I done it because it stuns her, I could have got a bit more, I had to close that distance. Okay, we'll do another one. We'll put the fire thing down. Come on. Heal up a little bit. Run through that one. There we got the parry in there. Ouch. Ouch. Come on. got heals, unfortunately. Oh, I probably could have done a stun. Alright. That one was too bad. I think I can do this. I really do. She's so close. I know I can do it. I'm just like really pushing because I'm like, I know I can do this. I know I can do this. Alright. Past that. Oh. That was a waste. Sadly, I'm gonna lose all my healing stuff. Oh, kill this rat with wings. Yeah. All right. 5 minutes left, so I'll do one more attempt. Unless it's a really bad attempt, then maybe I'll do 2 more attempts. But we'll try one more attempt. This is gonna be the one. Yep, this is gonna be the one. I just can't get cocky about it. One of the problems, obviously, as I'm sure you know, you get that tunnel vision when things look like they're getting super close and you're like, ooh. There we go. Oh. Stupid. I wasn't expecting him to drop so quick. Alright. I got one more attempt in me. I got time. That was not as good as I wanted, so I'm gonna one more time. One more time. We got this time. She dropped sooner than I was expecting. I was like, ooh, I didn't want to push her yet. And I pushed her in a wrong position. Alright, run under. Alright, come here. There we go. Should have went for that 4th attack. I went for a 4th attack. I should have went for 3. I went for 4, and that hurt me. died too quick. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. All right. Yeah, like, I got greedy, and I should have went for 3, but I'm like, I think I could squeeze a 4th hit in here, and that 4th hit, yep, got me. Yep, that's exactly what happened. I got greedy and went for that 4th hit, and that was just too much. The stun was gone. Well, that was a waste. Two, 3, and get out. One, 2, 3, and get out. Out. Oh, almost rolled the wrong way, but that's okay. All right, she's down already. Oh, I tried to heal. All right, guys, that's where I'll have to end it for today. I got to get back to work, but I will be back Monday for lunch. So thank you guys so much. You're all amazing. Thank you for coming out and watching this later on YouTube. You guys are great.